Hello, children. It's Bible story time with Auntie Tandy. May Jesus help you to remember all the lessons you learn about Him and His people. Don't forget, Jesus loves you.
Oh, how much more value there is a man than a sheep. Therefore it is lawful to do good on the Sabbath. Matthew 12 verse 12.
The next part of our story. Jesus healed the man by the pool in Bethesda. He could walk. He picked up his bed, wrapped it up. You see, Jesus doesn't like it when we leave a mess. So should we just leave our jerseys lying around on the floor? Nah. Jesus told him, pick up your bed. He must just leave it there. He picked it up and is so happy. But there were some angry people. Hey, it's the Sabbath. It's not lawful to carry a bed on the Sabbath. Children, does the Bible say on the Sabbath you must leave a mess? No. So even on the Sabbath when we wake up, we must still make our bed so it's neat. God still wants us to be neat and tidy. God doesn't want a mess. Jesus didn't want the man to just leave his blankets there, his bed there. It was not breaking the law to take his things away. So he said, well, the man who made me better, he said I must pick them up. I just listened to him. The Jews, those leaders, they didn't say, wait a minute, it's you. You can walk. It's you. You're walking. They didn't. They said, who was that man? How dare he tell you to break the law? Why did he tell you to break the law? And he said, I don't know. I don't know who it was. Oh, it's so sad. There are some people, even today, who don't get happy when good things happen. Instead, they want to punish you when you haven't even done anything wrong. You will learn about it, maybe with some of your parents. They might tell you. But sometimes, when your parents speak the truth, instead of the church leader or the church elder saying, you are right, Mrs. Peters, that's true, they will say, Mrs. Peters, keep quiet. We are the leaders. We decide what the law is in this church. It still happens today where the leaders make their own rules. Even if Mrs. Peters says, oh, but leaders, didn't God say we must care about the poor? Shouldn't we be giving some of our money to the poor? Why are we buying such a big, expensive carpet to walk on? Can't we get a cheaper carpet for the church for us to kneel on? And then we use the money to help the poor? The leaders say, no, no, no. We are going to buy a very expensive and fancy carpet. We don't care about the poor. And then they make Mrs. Peters feel sad. It's not always going to be good, even in church. Even when you are doing good things, some leaders or some adults will say, no, don't do that. Children, Jesus loves you. Jesus wants you to do what is good. Jesus wants you to obey him. The man obeyed him. Was God going to punish the man for picking up his bed? No, God was happy the man obeyed. Let us keep obeying God, even if the leaders of the church say, don't do that.